Alright, this is an update of another project I came across, and my buddy Sean gave me the assignment to see if I can do it for him. It's for one of the guys at his work. This is a screwed up thread. One of the guys used an impact and stripped the threads really bad, and so I tried to save this piece because this goes on here and goes in between these guys right here. The whole assembly expands out and inwards, and this kind of goes back and forth like that. I couldn't tap the I couldn't thread the inside right here because before the holes on this side with the messed up threads. So I put a solid piece of metal in there and welded it in, and then I re-drilled it on this side, and I tried boring it out further and further, but it became harder and harder to bore out, and even the carbide couldn't do it. So I had to make a fresh piece, and I had to make one of these, and I decided to put a gnarly thick thread on there, like an Acme type thread. And here it is, finished part. So you can't even see that this is a socket right here. I welded it on there, and then you can't even see the weld on there. I grounded a V on each corner. Of the edge of the piece. I put like a taper. So when I put the two pieces, this piece on the socket, the weld can go in, and then you can just flush it, with the grinder so that it looks smooth and you can't even tell. And my buddy helped me center the piece so I can punch these letters in. But I did the threads right here. These were not easy because it's a custom size. I wanted to make it a little bit thicker than this guy, and then put a pretty beefy type thread on there. And then after that was done, I had to make this guy. So this guy is the defective piece, and I took a chunk of metal and I machined it down in the lathe, and then I put it in the mill, and then I threaded the inside with the lathe. So I had to make my own inner thread tool. So my external thread tool and my internal thread tool that I had to make, and after that, fits in there nice. Kind of do things with one hand, but yeah, it goes in there nice. You see, perfectly centered. And then after I threaded it, and then I had to take this material down on all four sides using the mill as well, and put it in the whole assembly, and it works a lot better now. And it's a pretty beefy thread. I doubt they're gonna mess this thread up again. I gotta tell Sean to tell those guys at work not to use an impact. Well, let's see. Okay, almost done putting these guys back on. Alright, so what it looks like. You can see the whole thing expand and contract. That's how it works. And there's the piece, and that piece goes in and out. Go back in, and you could use a socket wrench. So yeah, this is a really neat tool. Not cheap either. Shoot, this thing's made in Germany, so it's like a $450 piece. So now it's fixed, and there's the old junk parts. So there it is. Heavy too.